What up, what up? It's your boy Woody, and guys, so we went over the merger list yesterday, and with that being said, there's going to be a lot of these new nations that are new merged nations that don't know what to do. Like, they're probably having troubles trying to even figure out what they should do. And with that being said, the first thing you got to do, and we got a whole room of people right now, like a whole room of people that can give good advice. I do want to see if there's anyone in here that are getting merged and they want to know what to do. Like they're kind of questioning certain things, so we can probably give some good advice to them. Is there anyone in here that's getting merged that they got some questions that they want to ask? Because this will be the time to ask with all this shit right here that's going on. I see 1111 and 1038. Is everything going okay with 1038 and 1111 in their merger?
Seems pretty streamlined right now.
Would you, it's what? One more time. I'm sorry.
Pretty streamlined.
Meaning,
It's going good, pretty
okay,
smooth.
okay. All right. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Now, what about the 904 and the nation that they're being merged with? Have they reached out to each other and have they figured out what's going to go on? Harry Potter, I see you in here.
Hey, Woody, talks are going really well. Everything's
Okay.
working out.
Okay, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Now, have you guys decided what nation you're going to go to?
Believe so.
Which is, don't leave us in suspense like this.
I'm I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll let you know if I'll ask.
So, do guys know for say? I mean, because you guys are going to be relatively close. Do you know how to figure out what nation that would be best suggested to go to, like for like buff wise?
There's some things to look for, like buff buildings and building technologies is another thing to look at. Before GC played a factor, right? Depending on what bracket you want to be in or want to avoid. So stuff like that.
So for yeah, you're 100% right. But for the people that don't know, um, yes, I'm sitting in 1111 in a C12 right now, just trying to gather some information over there. Uh, so the best way to do it is you look at you guys' alliances, your top I would say what the top three. You count the buff buildings, and then there's always going to be an odd number. Kind of buff buildings. So you're going to have those war buff buildings, and you're going to have those speed buff buildings, you're going to have the farming buff buildings. Now, if you can't figure out what nation you want to go to, start looking at the buff buildings. If you have more war buff buildings, that is obviously the nation you want to move to. Like hands down. That's the nation you're gonna want to move to because you're gonna have more buffs there. And that's overall that's gonna help you out when it comes to server versus server or any kind of events. Um, I did post this picture right here, as you can see for the people watching right here. So for the people that are trying to get mergers and they're trying to figure out territory, this will be very, very good for you guys to take a picture of or a screenshot of or just download it. It's where you can put what alliance you want to be into or go by territory. And just know, guys, when you do merge and you guys are trying to figure out territory, don't be greedy. Okay, so if someone happens to cross the line a little bit, don't make a big deal because they might just be crossing the line to get to somewhere else to get all the buff buildings to where they can get. And eventually, when all the wrinkles are settled out and everything's flat, you guys will start adjusting to where the territory is. Um, I will suggest the people that have farms, I think we've said this many times before. If you have farms, do not, I repeat, do not start in a farm alliance and start getting those elite mines. Um, be sure your top 3 alliances get everything that they need before you start logging into farms and taking territory. If you want to start a civil war, by all means, do that. But if you want your merge to be successful, don't bother with your farms. Now, if you do have an alliance for, say, because of the territory area, and you have like an R5 in one of the farms or 2 of the farms, and you can agree with the other alliances there, the R5 of the alliance should only be able to hold that territory for when the main alliances come to grab it. So those farmers out there, I tell you what, man, they're gonna be there'll be a headache. But you take the territory until your main can get it, and then you remove it, so on and so forth. I mean, that happens all the time, but you don't want to start a civil war. And as a nation, if you see someone trying to be sneaky, as a nation, you should automatically just burn the entire alliance. When I mean sneaky, like let's say that like 1111 or 1038, and there's nothing wrong with either one of these nations, guys. But I'm just using them as an example. If they have a troll, and the troll's trying to take territory so one alliance can't get to it, as a nation, you all should be burning that troll out of there, kind of deal. Like, make it easy. It's the easiest way to do a merger, and it also complements the other alliances, knowing that you're looking out for them as well. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many people you think is going to be like, hey guys, let's go try to steal this stuff? How many people you think is going to that happens all the time, all the fucking time?
No, yeah, we're smoking everything around
Hell yeah.
for sure.
I'm very. I kind of knew that 1038 and 1111 was going to get a merger. I kind of knew about it about a month ago. Camel slipped. Camel slipped when they said it.
You didn't tell me the fuck,
Dude, I didn't tell anyone, man. I didn't tell anyone.
man. I gotta DM you about that shit, my boy.
Yeah, you gotta understand, dude. I'm still underneath. The cat still got my tongue for 2 years.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I although I'm not in contract anymore, I still got to be careful what I say because, like, the whole gag order kind of.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. But I don't, guys. I don't know what nation I am gonna start doing streams again. I don't know what nation I'm going into. But I will say that I'm not
1039.
I will say I am not putting a single penny into the game. Okay, so don't think, hey Woody, come over here. You think I'm gonna start spending like a whale? I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not putting another penny into the game. It'll be purely for video, live, and to let people be seen. Like stuff like that. But the spend for Woody is done. I'll tell you that right now. The spend is done for me. But I'm sure you guys don't care about that portion of it. You guys just want to see some action-packed stuff like that, that's happening. So I heard that I can't help but not bring this up. I just seen there was Iron Blood that just happened. Oh man, people are gonna be so mad, but I see what I seen, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I seen a report that someone sent 14 million troops, and I don't think that's even possible in Iron Blood. I could be wrong. Let me double check.
Jesus.
I don't know, but
Woody, if you can remember one of us. The video's done. We just got to figure out how to send it to you so you can show it at the end.
So you're gonna want to put it into a document file. Send me the document, like a Google Drive file. Send me the Google Drive link. I'll click on it, and then you guys will give me permission to open it, and then I can show the video. Now, I do have to ask, because I did monetize this, does it have certain songs in it that could be copyrighted?
Let me find that out for you.
Yeah, because I mean, if that's the case, we'll wait to a different live where I decide I'm not going to monetize it, kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, that'd be the safest way. So, do we have any other tips for people that are looking for their mergers and what to do? Because, guys, although a lot of people here already know what to do, there's a lot of people that don't know what to do. Now that they got a merger. So, can we give some advice to the people that even if they're not asking, the best ways and best routes to do it? Everyone's just got their mics quiet and everything. Holy cow. Don't everyone talk at once. Kitten says, keep your red zones clear. This is true. This is true. Keep those red zones clear. And when we talk about red zones, I believe we're talking about the actual centers, red zones. These portions right here. You want to keep these clear. Am I right, Kitten?
Right on the money, meow.
Yeah. I love how he says meow. Now, you do notice there are some alliances out there that will, kind of like gather around in the middle here and stuff like that. Here's a problem by putting your alliance in the middle is that now you're taking like level 6 mines, bigger monsters and stuff like that out of the picture when they're supposed to spawn there and you're filling them up with cities, and that's something that you don't really want to do. Now, also people will put they'll put their flags around the entire mud like this, and what that does, it does allow things to spawn faster. Not too much faster, but it does allow things to spawn faster. If you do decide to do that, keep your cities out of the red still. Just put flags there. So if you're gonna do that and surround the mud, just use the flags around there and put your cities back here. Don't put the cities in here because then you're literally just defeating the purpose of putting the flags around it. You want to keep the cities out of the red. And that's not a huge secret, but I mean, when you're just finally getting a merge, you haven't known about that, then that might be something that you want to pay attention to. I personally suggest a #1 alliance to be on this side of the map because there's more room. And there won't be as many like elite mines as the other side because they're sharing, but there's more room back here. And you don't got to worry about the whole split kind of deal. That's my suggestion. Some people like to keep their first tier and their second there because they're close to each other and they can send reinforcements. But I prefer to have my own place. You know what I mean? Your territory. That's just my theory. Okay, so Smoke, you made a city a long time ago. Yeah, I made this city here long time ago. Back when Pharaoh Vincent was before he came to 11, and I came in here to talk to 1111 about Pharaoh Vincent, and that's why I have a city in there. I mean, I got cities everywhere, guys, freaking everywhere. Like, look.
No, yeah, I know. I remember when you made that city and you parked it right next to us. I remember that.
Yeah,
no,
I'm an ass sometimes. People are like, is that really you, Woody? Like, guys,
no,
I got
you're
fucking
good.
cities everywhere.
You know you're more than welcome.
I mean, I really like what Camel did with the background here.
Yeah, that looks fire.
Yeah, I really like it. I really, really like it. Kitten's pushing this. Is this your little hive, Kitten?
That's the my current alliance, yeah. But I was just showing like how it looks when it's empty.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of to having that space actually be empty.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that. Those are all your farms?
No, they're not all mine.
So just that 37 is? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
The 37, no, that's lovely little Reaper. No, I'm only running 7. I am currently training a KE Alliance in 785.
So I see what you're doing here. So you're going to continue to level these up. and still so use them as your little kittens, but also level them up. So once they get to a certain level, you can start bringing more people in. I think we
Oh,
touched
we're
on,
already working on it.
yeah, I think we
We're
touched on that yesterday.
yeah, we got consolidations in the works. There's always fun stuff going on in 785.
Did you know when I was in 373 and I had 30 farms there? No joke, 30 farms, and they weren't to farm. I would literally, during Void, port all 30 cities in the far corner and send 5 fleets out to the enemy's flags, every flag they had. And it wouldn't be scouts, they'd all be attacks. So, and they all had like the correct amount of troops, so they can't just, like, not pay attention to the red thing. What do they call it? Where you avoid it. You can't do that. Like, I made it to where that red freaking beaker is going to be
You're
fucking ringing.
you're talking about Pest Block.
Yeah, Pest Block. Yeah. So if you send so many troops with it, with the attack, the Pest Block doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for that. I just put them all in the middle of your black sand on Watson and set everything on fire.
I mean, you can do that too. You can do.
This is faster.
Yeah, but it's so much funner parking it in the corner of the map. I think the game's gonna crash. Look at that; it's all fucked up right now.
To each their own.
Yeah, I'd park them in the corner of the map. Yeah, the game's gonna crash. Come on, Camel, catch up. I'm gonna just close and reopen it. Not even gonna mess around. Let's see. Advice on newly emerged nations: acknowledge the grief. Cry if you must to embrace the suck. What? What? Embrace the suck. I do not catch on to what that means.
Wait, you're starting a new city?
Me, no. This is a city in 1111 that I made long time ago. I was just looking in through their nation, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live, and this is just the city I had open.
All right.
No, I don't know where I'm gonna go.
I was scared for a minute.
I don't know where I'm gonna go, honestly. But I do know I'm not spending a penny in the game anymore for my own security, kind of deal.
Fair enough.
Roma says, Kitten, those are all your mains.
Roma wishes those were all my mains.
I think you wish. Okay.
I wish that C-37 was my main. That thing's a fucking tank.
So I'm being asked how to send me a tip. The best way to send me a tip would be through PayPal. Let me log in and get it real quick. I definitely put the wrong password in there. Imagine that. How do I? What is the? Let's see. Hold on. I gotta figure out which one it is. Damn, I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. Damn. Send request. No, that's not it. Split bill. Do you guys? I hate PayPal so much. They never give you the right information that you're looking for. I apologize. Transfer money. Nope. I don't know where to fucking look to get it home. Maybe it's underneath home.
Probably under home, you have something like receive money, and there's several ways you can do it in PayPal.
There's send request, donate, direct to bank, money, transfer money, and then more. And I checked the more, I didn't see it. So let me check the donate. No, that's telling me to donate. No, I've done enough of that. My PayPal.
Woody,
Yes,
are you back?
back. I just don't know where I'm gonna be.
The fuck? You quit, I quit, and now you're back?
Yeah, don't judge me. Don't judge
When
me.
did you come back? Now or what?
Yeah, yesterday when I did my live.
I literally just saw. I haven't even been on since. Last time I spoke to you. After I spoke to you, I was gone in a couple of days, and then I didn't even log in. I just literally saw an alert saying, "Oh, come join my live." I'm talking about a merge. The fuck? Is this guy back? So I just signed in now.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back as of now. Yes.
You couldn't keep away, eh?
Well, there's a lot of good people here. Like, I mean, let's be real. A lot of good people here, and I don't know. I haven't actually gone into the game portion of it and played anything, but I'm thinking I might be back.
You miss it.
I want to put words in your mouth. Well, I would say you miss the community.
I miss
That's
the
what you
community.
missed.
That's exactly what I miss.
Everyone misses the community, not the fucking spending. I think that's what everyone misses.
Yeah. Everyone misses the community. I mean, let's be real. All right, hold on. Let me pop this open. Don't judge me.
When did you come back? Now or
last night? Last night.
He decided to count his pennies and he saw how long it's gonna last.
No,
he jumped back in.
So here's the thing. It was 4:00 in the morning, right? And I see like 4 or 5 people in the voice chat, and I'm like, the fuck? What are they doing open? What are they freaking doing in there? So I jump in there and they said they merged. There's mergers, and I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So then at that point, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I might as well just, go live after work. So all day I was like, I'm gonna go live, so on and so forth, and I can't really say too much about there. Try to hitting that right there. Yeah, that'll work. That works right there. So I put it in the YouTube portion of it for the person asking how to give tips again. You just click that link. It's my PayPal. I'll put it in here too. Took me forever to find that, so don't judge me. All right, back to the show. I do want to know that are there any nations that are not satisfied with the merger?
I don't even know what merged. Fucking merged.
Well, they're not merged yet, but the mergers are coming up soon. So if there's no nations, I'm trying to figure out which nations are satisfied, and if they're not satisfied, we can probably try to lead them in to try to get their third merge. It's gonna suck for them, but it might be the only thing that they have.
Yeah, we're working on our second merger already.
Wood Nation?
There was one yesterday.
Wait, there was a merge last night? A Chaos Land?
No, there was one that wasn't happy with the merger yesterday.
Yeah, what nation was that?
I don't remember. I remember the nation they're merging with is my old nation, 1093.
Oh, he's talking about 1141 with Ace and Throat.
Yeah. Oh, we're
yep.
going there.
So they had actual. Well, he'll tell you, but they had like real beef before, like them that whale there, and then the whales and what is it, 1093? Because 1141 used to be 1092, and then there were neighbors with 1093, and they had like this beef thing going on. But now they merged together, so that's going to be hilarious.
You said 1191?
It was 1193. That's Hokage's old nation, I believe.
No, 1093 is my old nation.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, 1093. It's 1093, and then it's 1141.
Okay. Now I will say, Hokage, I did read a message from the last live. Someone left in a comment directed to you. Just giving
Okay.
you a heads up.
I didn't see it, but
Oh, it's in the comments now. If you look at last night's live, I will. I'll look it up and I'll read it to you. But don't take offense to it. You can.
I know.
Okay, here it is. Did Hokage just blame the Civil War on THS under the Guys Guild, whatever you want to call it, of a bully feeling disrespected? You completely conveniently forgot that he essentially gave the whole nation 24 hours to comply with his demands before going on a rampage. He has the biggest kill ranking in the nation because he killed cities of his own nation. I admire you sticking up for the beliefs, but you are disgustingly dishonest in this podcast. Wow.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say?
First of all, yesterday I didn't say any of that. I said things could have been avoided if there wasn't egos involved and people could talk normally, which it didn't happen in several occasions, and that led to the situations that ended up leading to civil war. That's what it is, and it's my opinion. I don't care. He might have a different opinion.
No, I
really
agree.
don't care.
Is he talking about his old nation for 1093?
I don't know what nation this guy's from, but
and I know who it is because that person also reached out to me personally today, and I gave him the same reply I'm giving you all guys now. That's exactly the same thing I said to him directly. So
hold on. Hey, Grant Williams, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. I do want to say, here's the thing. As I'm reading this, and he says that he gave 24 hours to comply. What was the complying portion of it? Like, what was the 24? What was the thing that people needed to comply for?
There was a beef. There was a beef with some guy, and they wanted the whale wanted that guy out of the alliance so he could attack him. And he basically made an ultimatum, like either you expel him within 24 hours or I'm gonna keep attacking everyone.
Oh, one of those deals. Gotcha.
Yep. after egos had get involved and
yeah, in those kind of situations, I mean, to say you have 24 hours to comply or I'm going to attack your alliance, the better approach to that is to go to the R5 and be like, hey, I have a problem. What's going on? I need you to kick this guy out. This is what happened. I'm gonna hit him.
But they wouldn't, because the other guy was the second will on the nation. And that same guy had a beef with people from 1092 and other nations that didn't like him.
I'm picking up what's going on now. I'm picking.
Yeah.
You got that is, and you know what? That is an ego thing. That is 100% an ego thing.
It was. Since the beginning, it was. And then it didn't help that the guy on the other side, so the guy that is still there, Boo, is Asian. And the other guy was, I wouldn't say redneck, but close to it.
Well, damn.
So you can imagine how redneck in the way that they approach or talk about things. So
well, damn.
You can imagine how the approach was towards Boo. So things would never work out if you go with that approach. And that's what I was telling yesterday to Throat. Like, if you approach it the right way, Boo is accessible. You can talk to him. I've done it for years. No problem. I would also talk with the other guy. I like the other guy also. So I had no beef with any of them.
But either way, this is that. I mean, that probably happened so long ago that it shouldn't. Like, I don't even know why this guy, why he even remembers that
I
it
don't
even
know.
happened.
I left 1093 more than a year ago.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Someone just donated a large sum. Thank you. I don't want to say the real name, but thank you. Whoa.
Where are they donating if you don't know where you're going?
So I posted my PayPal link.
Oh, your PayPal. I thought they were donating to your city.
No, they're donating to they're donating to here, my PayPal. So, and that is very nice of them. That is extremely nice of them.
You deserve it, Woody.
Thank you for hooking him up again.
Seriously, that means a lot, guys. That really
It's
does.
Nabsy.
Thank you, Nabsy. I do want to say, like, old stuff like that. That's in the, like, when you got the two top people arguing it out, at some point it's best to, like, hey, talk to them both. Say, hey, I think you both need to get out of the alliance, go in the corner and fight it out, and then come back and just let it air out.
Been there, done that, killed the guy, came back, everyone still hated me.
Yeah, people take sides. Yeah, that doesn't exactly work. Or it didn't in this situation. One of the guys left. We had a merger. There was no big whale at the time on the newer nation, but instead of trying to start new, there were new players and stuff like that. They got involved into all the mess. Things didn't improve, not even a little bit. And yeah, I basically saw where the nation was heading, and I was like, nope, this is not for me.
You got out. You got out. You did exactly what
left.
we did. You did exactly what we all say to do when they figure out that it's not for them. So, would that be? Would that?
Okay,
So,
so I think I messaged you too. I messaged you on my C12 to tell you to get the fuck out of there.
so with that being said, how is these two players okay now, or are they still at each other's necks?
One is gone,
Okay.
but the biggest player from the nation that got merged before this merger basically took his place.
So he's another ego.
So there's still beef. Yeah, there's still beef even nowadays.
So what they need to do, and I hope they hear this, which I'm sure they probably will, because the guy that mentioned you on the YouTube chat, they need to settle the differences for the good of the nation. Because if they don't settle the differences and just bite their tongue and let bygones be bygones, everyone in that nation is probably going to leave or quit. Like this is like
we had this exact discussion on the beginning of the previous merger. It didn't change anything.
There's no convincing Boo, bro. Like that person's just a crazy tyrant.
How much BP does he have?
I have no idea, but now you're merging Boo with the whale over there at 1141, which also killed his nation in the merger they got.
Oh,
so,
man.
So you got two tyrants just fucking, it's going to be a show, man.
Well, maybe they're just going to fight each other then. Because
oh, that's for sure.
That's, man, I don't even know what to say about that. Like,
What's made them into a tyrant?
Look, I've talked multiple times with Boo. Boo is not the tyrant people paint him to be.
It's not what I said.
But he doesn't tolerate disrespect. And he holds a grudge forever. Like, you do one thing and you're done. That's it. He'll hold on to that grudge forever.
I've seen him slaughter like half your alliance, bro. Like,
yes,
I seen
because he holds a grudge.
Now, well, here's the thing. Boo's not gonna do that. Boo's not gonna do that to this person, Elabel. Like Elabel's nearly maxed.
Probably not.
So that's gonna be. I don't know where Boo's at because I haven't pulled up his nation yet, but he's not gonna be able to pull the same shit that he's pulling over there. Being he's a top guy. So like as any merger happens, majority of them. I'm not gonna say all of them, but majority of what happens is if there's a tyrant in one nation, and the other nation is trying to look for a good merger, or at least make the best out of what they got, and the other whale or whatever you want to call him is totally not doing it, then that whale is probably eventually going to get zeroed out. Like they're going to be like, we got enough of this. Like, no, you either stop or fucking live under a bubble. That's the.
As
But
Mr. Throat said,
you realize he's just gonna live in a shield and just kill all the smaller guys, which would just hurt everyone else. That's what he would do.
did.
So
Yeah,
so,
that's what he did.
so the new guy who comes in, he can either speak to him and say, hey, let's work together and kind of sort it all out. He's obviously going to turn around and say things like, I don't want this person joining, because he's going to have grudges with people. If that doesn't happen, he will just play on his own, SOS every so often. If the big guy's asleep, he doesn't have to SOS. He'll just kill him and he'll just burn everyone, and then that nation's dead. And if he doesn't really care, he'll do that.
Let's hope Boo doesn't.
He did
do that.
this. Look, he did this before. Like the shield came down. People jump into him. They basically zeroed him out. He came back, killed one fleet, destroyed half the alliance, let that fleet be killed, didn't put a shield on, let that fleet be killed, waited another 24 hours, killed the fleet again, and here he goes again.
Oh man, that's
and he can do this for months. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's reckless, man. He's a reckless.
That's the problem when you have a city
He just
that's
needs
so powerful.
he just needs one fleet. That's all he needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's the thing, dude. We experienced it in our nation. We had a guy who got zeroed out. He had like a 400 million BP city, zeroed him out, and all he needed is one fleet. Even though, dude, I had the strongest city in the nation, right? But I was powerless. I have to sleep. I have to work. I can't just fucking rain everyone every time, right? So when the friggin' shield came down on someone, they were dead. And I used to turn around and say, do you know what I'm saying? I used to tell my own people, it's your fucking fault. If you can't put a shield up and you die, you deserve to fucking die. I'm sorry. I can't defend you for the rest of my life.
Remember Nation 52? Like,
yes.
I'm sure everyone here, the older people remember Nation 52. Everyone lived underneath the bubble. So if your bubble dropped, your own alliance will send you a message, and it will just say bomb, bomb. That's it. That's all it will say. And that means you got 5 minutes to put a bubble on, or they're going to kick you out and burn you. Like, that's how serious it got down there. It was. I got that. I got that message once. Put it that way. Once.
Boo has that side, but on the other side, he also respects people. Like, I had a talk with him right in the beginning of the nation. Like, he attacked me, and I talked to him and asked him, why did he attack me? We were like 5 days in the nation. So we were like C14s or something like that. And it was like, oh, because you attacked that guy. Yeah, because he attacked me first. So we had a chat. We were fine. We made an agreement that as long as I didn't attack him, he would never attack me. Stupid or not, that's the agreement we did. Right?
Oh man!
Up until the end, up until I left, I would, even if my shield dropped, which happened like 2 or 3 times, I never ever got attacked by him or anyone in his alliance by that, for that matter.
It's because you
ever.
It's because you respect.
Never, because I talked to him with respect since the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people approach him in a good manner, he's approachable. You can talk to him, and he
Right.
sticks to his word.
Well, here's the
I'm
thing,
a
guys.
living proof of that because he never attacked me.
Here's the thing. Every single person in this game is able to be talked to. Okay? It's who you send to talk to them is what matters. If you send another tyrant to go try to talk to another tyrant, it's not going to work. But if you send someone that has empathy and send someone that has an idea of how a nation should be ran, and not right immediately saying, fuck that, we're not going to do what you want to do. But if he has empathy and can put himself in that other player's shoes and understanding, everything can be worked out. The biggest flop in that is the people in Nation Chat and the people, the trolls, that has to think that their voice matters and it really doesn't. I know that's pretty rude of me to say, but it's the truth. I feel that if you're not an R5 and you got a problem with another R5, stay out of it, because you know what? Your voice don't matter. All you think you're doing is adding fuel to the fire. That's all you're doing. You need to just stay out of it and let the big boys figure it out and just be quiet. That's the easiest way to avoid a civil war. Not have those people in Nation Chat be like, yeah, man, fuck you. I've seen it happen so many times. Like, right when a deal's about to get made, someone has to open their fucking mouth and it's out the water again. It happens all the time. So Enzo from 830 is saying, it's not if the tyrant is also racist. Ah, man, that's such a. The problem with this is just don't talk to them. Just mute them. There is a very, very awesome tool that Camel put into this game a long time ago, and it's called Block. If you jump into someone that is racist, sexist, whatever you want to call it, and you put yourself into that conversation, you're literally putting yourself in the conversation. Like, just block the person. You never got to worry about it again. Just block them. But people like drama. I get that.
We can fix a lot of things, but we can't fix stupid. So
No, I get the whole people want to hear, they want their voice heard. I get that part. But there's a time and a place, and in the game, and especially Nation Chat, is not the time or the place to do it, because too many people. So Enzo's saying, but it's never changes the player who they are, thus forever civil war, and that's. I know 830. I know who 830 is and stuff like that. Yeah, it's 830 is always going to be in Civil War. That's a shame, because you guys are going to have people leaving your nation over and over and over again because the guys just can't just hit block. You see something he writes and you got to put your 2 cents in. Just hit block. It's the easiest way to avoid it. Any confrontation, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you guys got to just let things go. Because you got to understand that it's not just you playing in a nation, and it's not just him playing in a nation. You got hundreds and hundreds of people playing in your nation that come here to play the game and not just be involved or cause drama. You know what I mean? That's just drama sucks. Drama sucks.
Some people like it, but some other people don't.
I mean,
I personally don't. Actually, I use the game to get out from the stress of daily life and avoid drama. So the last thing I want is drama in the game. The thing I'm trying to use to avoid other dramas.
Well, so like I've always said before, we're human, and humans love drama as long as it's not with them. For instance, when that stuff that that happened a few weeks ago for a month and for a while when that drama was happening. Everyone wanted to see what was going to happen next because people like drama. They do. It's just they don't like to be involved with the drama. They just like watching it. It's like driving down the side of the road and you got an accident on a complete opposite side of the road, but you're in freaking traffic and there's not a single accident in your lanes because people slow down. They want to look at that shit. Let's see. We have Smoke saying it's possible. I mean, look at Kenny X. Am I reading this wrong? Smoke? Oh, you're talking to main lady. My bad. My bad. I need to learn how to stay out of my business. Okay, so.
No, you're good. You're good. She said you can't fix stupid, and I was like, yeah, look at Kenny. It's possible.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
No, that's my trolling.
So I can't pronounce his name. Abdurrah Himbi Burshia. I'm probably Abdurrah Himbi. I can't. I'm sorry. I tried. I can't. But he says, bro, you are so wrong. The reason Civil Wars suck is that many players don't know if their soul, that you never die in this game. Like, if they did, they would never make peace with bitches or whales. Wow. And then Ronnie from 1111, the Bears, send a donation. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, so 1039, Thick Boy C31 quit. Wait, what? This guy quit? Did he quit today,
Yeah, he
yesterday, or a
sold.
while ago?
He sold.
Okay, so he traded. Okay, so I mean, he wants 17K. Check it out. Nah, that's. Well, I mean, I know there are some major cities. Let's see where he's at. He's not. That's not 17K worth. Kobe's might be, but that's not. That's about like 8, 6, 7 around there. That would be more realistic for that. If that makes sense. Now, if that was a 32 or 28, maybe then it's worth that. But unfortunately, he's a perfect example of why nations can't move forward. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's so many nations out there. Like, for instance, Thick Boy, he wants 17K for his city. I mean, you can always go there and pay that ridiculous amount of money.
It's already sold.
Oh, so someone actually paid it. Holy
I'm not
shit.
sure I'm not sure what was paid, but from my understanding, it was sold, and we should be knowing the buyer relatively soon. I was told it was an in-nation purchase, so I'm not entirely sure who bought it. It's being on the hush hush, but
Well, I mean, maybe that's honestly,
most of them are in the chat here, so I'm sure one of the people watching is one of the ones who bought it.
Well, in reality, in-nation sales is where you're gonna get the most money.
Traded it.
Traded.
Oh, for sure.
In-nation trades will be the most where you get the best profit off of it.
We view it to be more valuable than others would anyway. So
correct. So, so I can't pronounce his name again, but he says this is why 52 was so awesome. It's either shield or die. That's a true war nation right there. Back in the days, it was either shield or die. It was crazy. But let's say mainly I see you're on here. I want to ask you a question. You're a merger. Are you super happy?
Oh, definitely.
I kind of figured you would be. And so you guys have got everything underneath control. You understand, like, let me ask you, does everyone in your alliance understand, and in 1111's alliance, understand that if you guys combine, that there's going to be people that they're not going to make the cut? Does everyone understand that there's going to be some people that do get caught to go to the second alliance?
I mean, definitely trying to keep everyone abreast about what's being talked about and what we're deciding, and working through exactly, like our top 25 is going to be pretty clear about who we're going to the top alliance. It's those ones that are oh, they're super active, but they're not the strongest, or they're stronger, and just trying to figure out that middle ground as to who's going to go and to the top and who's going to stay at the second. But I mean, trying to communicate that and talking about how we're building a nation, because in 1038 it's been just HMB. It's been super lean. So now we're going from this is the only alliance that matters in this nation to getting a mindset of now we have more than one alliance and it's still the nation. So
No, I like what you just said right there. And that what you just said right there, it should stick out more than anything, is that you're trying to build the nation and not trying to build the alliance. That is so powerful right there and so true that when nations merge, if they look at the way you just said, they'll be successful. But when they said when they say we're trying to build just an alliance, that's not a good way to walk into merge. Period. Like, and also remember, like, so when you look at, like, for say, like, some, obviously there's going to be some little people that do stay, and how do you figure out what little people stay? So you look at their strengths, and their strengths are who can find a city within 10 seconds. They might be a C-36, 37, but they can find a goddamn city within 10 seconds that you've been looking for. Those are very, very important to keep in there. Like,
Yeah,
or they never drop a shield, or they always show up for every event.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they follow orders, not just that they show up and zoom into everything, but they follow orders.
Yeah. There was. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, yeah. Even on our side, like, we're planning this out the way it should be. We've been. I mean, obviously, everybody knows we've been talking to 1038 for what is it, man? Like a year now.
Easily,
Yeah,
since I
easily.
joined 1038.
Yeah. So I've been in and out, like, just talking to Matt, Kent, just talking things over, planning things over, and so we had time to prep. We understood that we were going to divide the alliances just so we can plan on making their top alliance, but also make sure that our second alliance is solid. And the thing that I like about this is that since we're doing a 50-50 split, all our members are trained and disciplined. Same thing with 1038's main alliance. So when we do a 50-50 split, we're sending decent players, great players over to the second alliance that are all disciplined, So we're just excited to get this going. We've been talking about this the moment we got that merge notice, and we basically just locked in, and everything's running so smoothly right now on our side. So we're extremely happy to have this.
Can we just go ahead and get to the merger part?
Yeah. For real.
So So obviously, I remember you saying a long time ago that no matter who you get, that 1111 is going to be there. Like, you will fight for that number. So
yeah.
And I get it. I know 1038. They love 1038, but
I mean, and we never approached Trent 1038 that way. When I was talking to Kent, obviously I made it known to, like, everybody else, like, yeah, we're gonna fight for our number regardless. Like, that's just, we're not losing that number. But when I approached Kent about this and Matt and them, I told him, like, hey man, like, this is what we're planning, this is what we want to do, but this is what we want to, but we didn't want to take everything away from 1038, but we just kind of talked to them and see if they agreed on it, and they did. And they were like, no, yeah, we're good with that, man. We'll jump over to 1111. We'll jump over into that. We're still keeping HMB as a second alliance, so they're still keeping the name, but yeah, man, everything was smooth, man. There has never been any thing where we discussed something and we didn't agree on. It's always been straightforward and pretty easy going, man. So it's a blessing,
Oh yeah. So you said something very, very important when it comes to talking between R5s, and you said that this is our plan, and then you let them have their own opinion about it.
Yeah, of course.
And
of course.
That's the biggest. So that's the biggest thing right there between mergers is being able to work as a nation. For instance, if you allow the second R5, the second rank alliance, the Third Ring Alliance R5s to have an opinion on like nation rules or way the shit's gonna go. Oh my God, the respect that you're gonna get throughout the rest of the nation's life. Because I mean, they feel like they're part of the decision versus just being told what's gonna happen. And it's
Yep.
very important. Even if you already have the decision made and just you want to present it and make it look like they had a part of it, dude, that's all they want. That's all those second and third alliances want. Is just to be a part of the decision and pieces made. But when you walk into a fucking merger and you say, no, this is the way it's gonna be, instantly that's the wrong way to do it. Like so many people, so many nations do that, and pushing people around will never work. Ever work. Too many opinions float around there. Man.
Yeah, no, and you know we're a disciplined nation. We're very organized, and you know we work well with our second alliance now. We even work well with our little troll alliance that we have. Like they follow command, bro. Like even our troll alliance, like they move out the way. They stay bubbled. They stay off NC. You know, and we're just happy to have 1038 also very disciplined. They're very lean, so we don't have to worry about too many you know, of the second alliance and stuff like that. So the way this is going to work out for us is just that it's unbelievable. It really is.
So let me ask you a question. Is the redness going to be required?
It's not required. It's just something we've always done. But like just when every time, like even the new recruits, like the people I've recruited over there, they adapted to it. They just we don't tell them to do it. They just all do it. And I'm pretty sure 1038's with the program too, because Kent and everybody already sharing avatars.
I was gonna say
Nola.
That's what 1111's known for. You know that, right? Is the red nation. That's what you guys are, the blood nation. You know, I'm not talking about like once a month kind of blood. I'm talking about like blood. They're gonna give blood kind of
Ain't
shit.
nobody ever done it like that. And it's pretty dope to have that. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
You know, no avatars, no frame, no little avatar frames, everything red.
Well,
ain't nobody do it like that.
Just do me one favor. Make sure that Man Lady's in the #1.
Oh, come on, bro. You don't even have to say that.
No, I'm just saying she is very, very organized, and
man, she's probably R4. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
She
can take my spot. I don't want it.
I don't think anyone wants it. I know I don't want it.
Yeah, when you don't want it, that's how you know you fit for it.
Ronnie just said that he's going to be putting on the red when he moves to 1111. So there you go. Yeah, loving hearing that. So now that you guys are getting your merger, and we all know the 3-month dust period, are you guys going to push for Elite Wars, try to climb that ranking?
I think what I'm gonna say about that is I think we're just gonna come out here and have fun. That's all I'll say about that. But we're coming. We're coming. That's for sure.
I'm loving to hear that. Why can't I can't even join the freaking to see it. I'm in the wrong type of city. So quit alliance. And let me see. I don't think any of these guys can go into fucking Elite Wars. 6-3 maybe. Maybe these guys can. Nope, they can't either. Wow. Okay. So you got to be 20 million just to enter an Elite War.
I believe right now Mad's like in the 20 anywhere in the 20th in Elite War. But we have held back, and that I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. I say that all the time. We've held back. So some city growth has held back. DK's also held back, but
that's got to be hard for him.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard.
Yeah, but he wanted, it's like you got to try your little ways to get Camel to open up their eyes, and they sure as hell did. I mean, they gave us what we wanted. I know that much.
Well, yeah, they'll give you what you want.
Yeah.
But there's speculations behind it, and I'm sure you already know that too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're expecting you to do like what 910 did.
Well, we understand it's a business move for Camel, and that's what we told them. Like, hey, this is a business move you want to do. So But we got who we wanted. I mean, everybody knows it's no secret. I put it everywhere that we're trying to merge with 1038 since the get-go. So
Oh, and you got it. So okay, here I'm able to see the rankings now. I just had to go into a 373 city. So 1111 is sitting down here in 25th place.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, dude, I can see you guys trying to push. Like
Yeah,
you're already there pretty much.
I think we had that nation right above us too. We beat them. What is it? AOM.
AOM, yeah, they got dude. These guys right here, yeah, they've gotten farmed so bad. Oh my
I think
god.
they challenged us, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the nation we played.
Yeah, that
And
is.
we just got challenged by 564, so that's gonna be fun.
Hold on, I'm looking for where they at. Where they at?
I just checked their roster and they're pretty deep, man. I mean, they're way deeper than us, that's for sure.
If I remember 564, they will show up with like 80, 90 people.
Yeah, no, we just got challenged. We got challenged with them, and that's tomorrow.
That should be exciting for y'all.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. A little last, show out before our merger.
Hold on. I'm being sent. Random says you can ignore the elephant in the room, but players will feel like they're being rejected, and they are being rejected. I know what he means. Like, show everyone when you merge, show everyone respect.
Smoke's just got to watch out for those 69 troops I'm going to send to him in Chaos Land.
Yeah.
The 69 troops.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I tried to do it last time and I ported because I thought it was somebody trying to shoot at me.
And it was 69 troops.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I just saw red, so I ported. It's like, you're really gonna port? And I was just like, I didn't know. Like, how was I supposed to know? I'm gonna port regardless.
Well, I mean, it's chaos. How many troops you got?
I was towards the end, but I was just giving him shit.
Yeah.
Yes. How many troops did Smoke have?
Oh, full.
I always
and
kill.
I was C36 at the time. There was no way I was going to touch him.
Yeah.
Well, when I mean, like, if you got like 300 million BP, I don't think anyone's gonna get you anyways. I would have just took the points. Let them hit you and take the points.
Well, yeah. Well, it was towards the end. I was done. So, gonna just give him some grief, and I went and sent my 69 troops because that's what we did when we played Frenzy together. I was sending 69 troops to the flags and stuff when we played 11-11.
Always 69, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Always 69. That's a good number. So I see Nola's said that she went to the third rank alliance. I think she's trolling on that one, honestly.
Absolutely.
I think she's trolling on that one.
And by the way, porting after red lights, that's a reflex, man.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, that's a reflex.
You're 100% right on that. Like, I don't know how many times that I'd see that red light and I'd port, or I'd figure out who it was and then port right next to them and burn them. But yeah, reflex port, because I feel that it's easier to port and faster to port than it is to throw a bubble up.
Yeah, I just port everywhere. I was porting everywhere. They know, they saw me.
Yeah, because all you got to do is just be like, okay, porting right here, right now. All right, I ported. I'm safe now.
Yeah.
Wow, man, 373's got some fucking 41s that have been zeroed out, just sitting in the middle, like dead. Wow. Sorry, I'm happy to be in that nation right now, in 373.
Woody, I think Bryce and Chief have worked on a video that they want you to show.
Okay, so yeah, I would love to show it. Let me ask beforehand, because right now this is monetized. Is there any music that's got copyrights in it?
It has no words, just beats.
All right, we'll try it. You got the send me the document, and
I sent it to you, Woody. I sent it to your email and also to your Discord.
All right. Okay, we are going to blow this up. Hold on. I'll move this over here. And we will blow this up and get started on it. All right, ready, y'all? We'll start this all the way back to the beginning. And give me a second. Let me get my ugly ass out of the screen. Oh, man. Damn, I'm right smack in the middle of it. Okay, take that one away. It's gonna take me a second to do this, so where the hell? Take that one away. That one away. I'll have to put it all back up when we're done. All right. Oh shit! What did I do? Can you see? No, you can't see. I did something wrong. There we go. Nope, I fucked it up again. See? You see what happens? Oh, man.
You've been retired too long, Woody.
I've been retired too long. I gotta get these girls out of here. Alright, that's what it is. She's gone. And then she's gone. And little diamond. And this one's gone. Alright, now let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it now.
Just hide the porn.
Oh, I don't look at porn through my PC. I know better. That's straight phone and phone only.
I said corn. But
oh, well.
Okay.
Here we go.
There's no sound.
What do you mean there's no sound?
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Welcome to another Chief Tomahawk production. Stay frosty.
Oh, damn. Okay. Ooh, damn. I like this. Yeah. Oh, damn!
Did we get 910? Right? Did we get
The merge notice.
910? You did? Did we get 910? We got 910! Everybody, what did Lee Mack say? And what did Lee Mack say? That they're not going to fucking merge Super Nation? What? Fucking good.
Oh, you're.
Hey, this is a shout out right now, dog. We fucking coming for everybody. Let's fucking.
You hear Bryce in the background.
With mergers in place for months now, we have seen a push by multiple nations in elite war rankings. But there was one merger that stood out above all. We all knew the 908 and 910 merge was one of the best the game has seen. But how would this translate in elite wars? The last couple of months, 910 Elite Alliance has moved up the rankings, knocking off top-tier alliances. Some have said they would eventually hit a wall. But what nation would be that wall?
Oh, dang!
Who's next?
Ooh.
We are coming. Who is next?
Nine, 10 Elite, baby.
I don't believe no one can go up against 255 head up in Elite War, stat averaging, and troop type.
That was Lee God. I like that.
What is our next move in Elite War?
Yeah, I don't think any one of us can give them a real run for their money in Elite War. Just in a general way. There's nobody pound for pound, stat-wise, otherwise, that can, beat them in a one-on-one battle, in a proper setting like Elite War.
I believe I'm happy with the merger because as Bryce said, our leadership and Dynamite leadership are real good friends. We have a great relationship, and we're kind of friends in real life too. So we've met a couple of times, so we'll be fine.
This was a good movie. That was a good movie. GG on that. That was really good. Hell yeah, I like that. Now I gotta put everything back up. Oh man, what did I do? Alright. Image here, image there. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put me back up there.
Not to start a pot, Woody, but where do you think you're going to make your home alliance now or your home nation?
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know where I'm going to go. I got a couple people I need to talk to, but I don't know right now. So with that being said, guys, let me take my time to figure out where I want to go and go like that. Don't be blowing my freaking DMs up like come here, come here, come here. Don't do that, please. Please don't do that. I've already just from last night. I already got 10 DMs telling people asking me to come. I'm like, guys,
You know what? I know what the game has done to you, and I respect even if you didn't want to play with it. But like you doing something like this once in a while in your free time, help out with like a live or whatever, the community even would appreciate even that. So don't feel like you got to come back to the game, but just being a part of the community and helping with these lives, everybody would be super appreciated and grateful for you.
well, definitely. I got so many friends that are in this game in different nations that like it's hard to choose where if I did come back where I would go because like I said I'm not gonna spend a single penny in this game anymore. But I do like the game, I do like the content, and I do like the community. I just don't want to spend any more money on it. I want to buy a house. You know what I mean? Can't buy a house when you're putting all your money into a game.
You can come play in my nation for fun if you want. Just burn people.
I am not going in your nation. I am not going in your nation.
No, you don't have to do anything. Just go in there, play for fun, burn whoever you want, and make a video and laugh.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I don't even play, so the city is just there.
I am not. No. It would be like. So everyone likes seeing Elite Wars. People like seeing the top alliances and stuff like that. So like it would probably be like one of the top alliances, but it wouldn't be a city that I'm going to put money into it. You know, it'd be just there for recording purposes only. And I'm not talking about.
You said you didn't want to spend though.
I'm not. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, so you get a free city just to burn shit with.
No. I'm not gonna. Nope. I know what you're doing is not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Woody is not going down to the Ancient Nation. Sorry, I tried that. Didn't work out. Did not work out.
I don't even know what's going on, bro. The last time I came back, I saw some dragons and shit. I tried getting the orange dragon, which fucking sent me back like 30 fucking grand. Dragon, because you had to get, those little black, what they called dices or whatever it was. And then I fucking gave up. And then after I left, I found out there was a new officer came out, some new shits came out. Who's in here that knows all this new stuff came out? There's some new officer, there's some new Titan or something. Is there a Titan or something?
There's new
Titan skin.
Yeah, skin.
Yes, I saw that. I was like, fuck that, another fucking Titan skin. Glad I left. I was like, nope.
So
not coming back.
So check this out. I got, since I've been in so long that I've logged into this city right here, I got that option to move to a different nation. So yeah, why not? We'll go to 1452.
Everything's probably on fire.
It's a newer name. Oh,
You said 1452.
I'm literally starting all over. No, man. I thought they were just going to port this city. Ah, man.
You got to do all that old
I got to do all this bullshit. Damn it. I thought it was just going to port to 30 over there. I was going to be like super happy. Oh, man. I don't want to do this. I have to because I can't get back in now.
Yeah, you can't skip it either, so you have to go through it.
Yeah. Oh, man. What did I do? Yeah. Someone should have warned me. I did too fast though. God, this is GAY. Oh. Spell that out, I dare you. Well, while I'm doing this, someone talk about merger and talk about the best thing to do for your merger or answer questions. So I'm so irritated right now. God. Well, or else you guys just watch me do this. So, let's say you got a bad merger. How do you make it good?
You move to another nation.
Well,
That's
yeah, I
what
mean
I did.
that's one solution. But let's say you're not going to move to a nation. So how do you make what you got good?
Get the right people into leadership.
Bingo, bingo. Right
Yes,
people
sir.
into leadership. Now let's ask, who is the right person for leadership?
Someone who's going to think about the team, think about the nation, but at the same time isn't afraid to get shit done.
Yeah.
It's definitely a balancing act that you have to try to keep 100 different personalities happy. It's definitely a full-time job, so if someone doesn't have time for it, I wouldn't recommend them to be in leadership. And the players got to have a drive. They got to have compassion. They got to have all that good stuff, all those good traits as a person and a leader. And sad thing to say, most nations just don't have those type of players, but they're out there. Usually, what I believe, the best leaders are the ones that don't want to do it, and the ones that are always itching to be a leader are a little bit more on the sketchy side.
They're the worst kind. They're the worst kind. They're the ones that want to use that power to benefit themselves, and that's so. In my eyes, an R5, the best kind of R5 is the kind of person that thinks about the nation and not the alliance itself. So, meaning just because someone's talking shit from a different alliance, that doesn't necessarily mean the R5 should right off the bat declare war. But to try to neutralize the situation that's happening, trying to figure out what are the three sides, like his side, her side, and the actual truth. You know what I mean? And that's what makes.
Also like a combination of it's good to have one leader that knows how to talk to people. It's also good to have a leader that knows the game. Like you can have different leaders that are good at different things. It doesn't necessarily mean all leaders need to have all the same skills, but definitely find a nice combination where everyone kind of does their job and it's a balance between all of them.
Yeah. So another thing that a good R5 would be, if you see someone if you're trying to make a deal, like making a merge inside of your own nation, and you got that one person trying to make that not happen, and a good R5 will take that loss and kick and burn him out. Like if he's trying to cause drama within a merger, because what he's merger within a nation is trying to get your nation together, and if someone's trying to cause a nation, kick and burn them. Like, who are you to tell the two alliances that are trying to make shit work, just because you have a disagreement with someone else? Fuck, burn them, get them the fuck out of there. Like, because that's going to end up being the troll and the person that causes trouble in the future. The person that tries to micromanage behind your freaking R5. Oh man, I've actually kicked and burned someone for trying to do that before. In 736, they tried to micromanage behind freaking the R5, kicked him and burned him. Man, I don't want to do this. I just want to pass one.
Yes, it was a C-34.
It was. I was a 38 and he was a 34. You're not wrong.
That's also good to have, like, if you're in a nation that has like a really, really heavy Asian presence, if you can get a player that can kind of maybe speak English and whatever the Asian culture is, that would be really good. Just so communication between the two is even more flawless.
I agree with that. Someone that can also speak fluent both languages. That means a lot. God damn it. Now I gotta fucking do this. That sucked. All right, I guess we're moving to 393. We're not doing that again, guys. We're not doing that again. That sucked. I am not doing that again. That's
intentionally.
Yeah, intentionally. Oh, get out of here. So what we got? So now we got the new Scorpion Queen, right? That skin. Are we noticing any big differences with her power or no?
No, it's more of the zombie equipment. No, that new officer that's really shining.
Okay, so it's just a shiny new toy, is what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, I think that we all kind of figured that's what it was going to be in the first place. So I mean, that's can't be too upset about that. But I mean, she probably comes with some power, something. So Kingma ain't gonna just put something in the game, and in the long run, not make it strong. You know what I mean? Like that skin.
But yeah, they bumped up the total levels for the queen. It goes all the way up to like 40 something now.
Okay, so yeah, you're definitely going to be spending to get that up there, and those buffs are probably going to be good once you get there.
I think the best one that they said would be the Empress Escort boost on the stars.
I don't think I even have it. Yeah, I don't even have my zombies in this one, or my titans in this one. So that's yeah. But I think I can probably see where. Oh, I don't even have the freaking option to change the skin. Oh, is what it is.
Yeah, the skins go all the way to 41 now, which is crazy.
41 stars. Yeah, I remember. It was at what max was 22 before, so they literally almost doubled it. That's cha-ching, cha-ching. But I mean, the power that comes with it. I mean, so you get more health and you get more attack, right? Am I wrong? I believe I'm right. So that means that the
No,
Titans
more attack
with no HP. No,
not with each skin, but maybe with the stars when you go up in levels. Yeah, but each skin itself, you only upgrade the attack.
So I logged in, Woody.
Right.
So the new levels for the star boost, right? So when you level up each level of the skin, you're gaining attack. So at 27 stars, you're getting Empress HP boost 12%. At 34 stars, you're getting Empress Escort bonus boost 24%, which is good. Empress Escort is the skill on the very first female Titan equipment, which reduces the damage on the front line.
Right.
And then at 41, you get Empress Escort attack 8%. But these levels of stars, even the mega whales are kind of having a hard time reaching. That's a lot of stars.
Well, those stars are meant to keep you playing the game.
Yeah.
Those stars are not meant to max them out right away. They're meant to keep you playing the game. So we do have a question in YouTube chat from Zoro Jim. Can I ask you, should we move to 959 or have them move to 796? I would say move to 959. And the reason I say that, I mean, other than like 910, like there's a lot of mega fucking whale nations in the 700s. And think about if can 959 match to 796 in the 700 whales? Can you guys match that kind of power within your nation? For say, if you start seeing them in GC, you start seeing them in Iron Blood, so on and so forth. Can you match that kind of power? And if you can't match that power, then it's best to go up to 959 and just assume that when you do fight 910, you're not going to win it. I'm being real. Like, you're not gonna win.
The 7-9 guys, 796 guys, they fought us in Iron Blood, so they got firsthand what it's like against the 910 crew. But I don't remember where the drop off is. I'm pretty soon 910 will be dropping down to the next GC bracket.
No,
so we won't actually.
They just dropped. Oh, 910. My bad.
So 9 would be in the next bracket. If 796 goes to 959, they would be in the bracket above us.
So that would be a smart move then for him to go.
Correct.
For 796 to go to 959.
Correct.
Because then they'll just have to worry about 896 and
989 would be their competition. Those guys are
yeah,
deadly.
yeah. So you don't gotta worry about yeah, and then you guys will probably drop down into the 896 drop bracket then.
Yeah, we would be fighting 858 soon.
Wait a minute, did 858 get a merge last time, or are they still a nation that still hasn't got a merge?
Yeah, waiting for their second. They were hoping to be on the list, but yeah.
No, we got passed over.
Damn. Which one of you guys
Damn.
pissed off Camel? I'm joking.
I don't know. All of us.
I'll give you a hint when it comes to Camel, guys. When you try and get a merger, be very, very kind to them. Okay.
Oh, we have been.
Oh, I'm
you
just
should
saying.
see that. You should see the email, the mail we've been sending. It's like crazy polite.
Right, but you guys might, but there might just be that one person that isn't. You know what I mean? From a different alliance. So those VIPs take things very, very personal. Remember 777, one of our good friends that passed away, when he was going to get emerged, he went off on the VIP very, very badly, and he got a very bad merge right after that. And he was supposed to merge with me in 736, but after what he said to the VIP, they gave him they gave that nation a bad merge. So what you say to your VIP and how you say it, for say when your merge does come up, just know they will always have that last laugh. You know what I mean? So, like, careful what you say, because they will always have that last laugh. Like, you want to talk about, like, if there's mergers in April, around April 1st, just know they will have the best April Fool's joke for you. If yeah, I'm sure that makes sense for what I'm trying to say. Treat them kindly, and they will treat you kindly. The second you start dropping F-bombs toward them, they'll take it, but they're going to remember it. They're going to remember it.
In other words, get in line or you're screwed.
Yeah, yeah. How many people have you known that literally dropped F-bombs to their VIPs, said this and that, and like 8 months later when they get a merge, they're like, we just got a shitty merge. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you sure did.
You asked for it.
Yeah, you said you were gonna fuck his mom. Yeah, of course you did. You know what I mean?
That, and I think the threatening of like, I'm not going to spend anymore just doesn't work, because
no, it doesn't.
Because if anything, if you tell them you're not spending anymore until you get a merger, they probably look at you as a lost customer already. You know, so that's definitely a way to get a merger anymore. Is I'm not going to spend until you merge me. Like, no, I think you should continue. You can drop back your spending, but continue to grow slowly and just tell your VIP, hey, we'll be waiting patiently. When you do give us, we're going to start spending even more like we used to, or something like that.
So the ancient nations are learning that now. They're learning that. So back in the days when the game first started, that did work. You know, Camel being they were a new company or a new game, the players were able to say that, and the developers, you know, in fear of people quitting the game and it just being a flop, they gave them what they wanted. Now that there's so many different nations and so many different mega whales, if you tell them, like the ancient nations say, we're not going to spend unless you give us what we want, okay, they don't care anymore. You know, it's a completely different ball game at this point. Honestly, they probably don't care because they didn't rely on you guys to spend anyways anymore. That was just, to them, it might have been just pocket change. They're more relying on the newer nations or stuff like that. I know that's a shitty thing to say, but I mean, in reality, that's kind of how I feel that they might be looking at certain situations.
And it also depends on how much you spend. Because if you're someone that spends like mental or lead god is one thing. If you say, okay, I'm going to cut off the spending, it's one thing. If it's someone that spends 1/10 of that, it's not going to have the same effect.
imagine.
regardless of what they say.
So imagine owning a business, right? And you get this guy that spends, we'll just say, $200 a month in a game. And you say, you know what? If you don't give us what we want, we're gonna not, we're not gonna just spend anything. So Camel says, okay, $200 a month. All right. So that doesn't even cover taxes for for certain things. So at that point, they're like, well, you're in their eyes, you might just be a free to play player. Although $200 a month, to a lot of us, including myself, is a lot of money. To them, you get players that are spending 40, 50, 60 grand a month in a game. To that you're considered a free to play player. And I know that's a shitty thing to say and a shitty thing the way to look at it. But I mean, if you look at the business aspect of this game and the revenue, that's pretty much how it looks. So threatening them as a low spender that you're not going to spend, well, in their eyes, you're already not spending. So what do they care? I see Alaskan in here. I seen him typing. So Alaska, and I was just telling you guy in YouTube chat, Zuru, that you guys should move to 959. That would be a smart move for y'all to move to 959. A real smart move.
I'm muted.
He's muted?
You think that's a smart move?
Yeah, I think that would be a smart move. I know a lot of people don't want to give up the 796 number, but if you look for the future of your nation, do you want to be fighting all these mega whales in the 700s and possibly falling into the 910 bracket if they drop down in a in a few GCs, or would you want to fight nations that are similar to your own?
Oh, yeah, that makes good sense. And
yeah,
the thing, a lot of our other leaders and stuff, because I mean, we've been talking about this since we got the notice of where to go, what should we do, and we got some loyalists. I mean, not to put anything bad on 959, but none of us had even heard of them until we got the merger notice. 796, we're kind of known. Everybody knows Polar Bear.
Yeah.
So the name thing is kind of holding up a bunch of things that we got a reputation. So do we?
I mean,
keep that.
You can keep
fight through it. And
keep your name, but so you got to look at it like this. Keep your name, that's fine, but look at it. What's going to be best for the actual nation after merger? So do you throw all these smaller people that came from 959 into 796 where now they can't defend themselves against the 700 monsters, or do you move your monsters up there to where now you can have more fun and they can still be compatible?
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Along that too is like all our big guys and stuff. We get up there in those nations, and we're going to be, say, like you say, big monsters up there. Are we going to have any competition?
You will have some competition up there, but you're not going to have to go after all those 700 nations, the 600 nations, the 500 nations. I think you'll be seeing 910 here and there, but 910 is pretty close to dropping the bracket for GC. And I hate to say it, 910 is going to win the GC. So do you really want to spend that, or have your lower players be spending that trying to fight a battle that you just probably won't win anyways, or versus giving them a chance up there?
Right. Well, they got some strong nations up there too. Also, I mean, you got 111, 904, 908.
Well, 908 is 910, but they have some strong ones up there. But if we're talking about if we're talking about like the 700s nations, you're in the 700s nations. There's some pretty strong people over there. Now, so do you want to bring the 959? I'm looking at 959's lineup right now, and although they are kind of organized, they got a lot of low players. You know what I mean? So all these players, 36s and stuff like that, they're gonna be eventually soon be irrelevant to be able to fight anymore because of the troop types. Like the average of in the 700s is like what, 37, 38 on average. Well, you got 36s and 35s up here in the 900s. So you drop them down to the 700s. These guys are no longer relevant. They can't play anymore because the troop type will just going to lower the stat average and all that shit. That's the kind of thinking that I do when it comes to which nation I should merge with. And I personally think the best for 796 would probably be to move up.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that are pushing that way, and I've been leaning that way. It's just convincing others to get on that page.
Sometimes you got to, sometimes you just got to let go of a number and start over. And don't get me wrong, they're gonna still remember who you guys are once you make your name known. You know what I mean? Like once you get your name known back under that you guys moved, they're gonna know exactly who you are. It's not gonna be like, oh, who is this nation now? No, they know who you are. When they see that you moved, they trust me. They're gonna know exactly who you are.
Well, I'm going to try and push that towards the other leadership. See if we can try and get them convinced. I mean, right now, from our initial chats with 959, they're all for wanting to move down too. So it's kind of.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the easy way to bring it to them is don't look at the top players. Look at the other half of the players in the nation. Are we willing to risk them leaving, being zeroed out because they just can't play anymore? Just to sacrifice so that the whales can play other whales? Because I'm telling you, these guys will be. They won't even be playing anymore. They can't. They'll be staring into the bubble, and that's it. The only ones that will be playing are the whales, because it's not that they don't want to. It's just that they can't. They're not strong enough. They're not big enough.
Right.
That's your defense right there. You know, to bring it to them. I mean, 26 is where your first 37 starts in that nation. So from 26 below, they can't fight in the 700s.
What is the age gap between? It's like a year and a half or something. So you got to think about a year and a half of organic growth on your small players. That's the disadvantage that the 959 small players would have if they move down to the 796 area.
Well, I mean,
right.
Let's put it this way: if they move down to 796, they're literally going to have 26 people that can actually play. That can actually because of the shredders. And if they don't even have the shredders and their stats are still at like 400 or 500, that don't take anything wrong. This nation, they're already garbage, and even with 37, you know, because they're 37, their stats should be at least $1,000.
Right. Yeah, I'm just looking at our rankings. Yeah, we got 45, 37 and up.
Yeah. So, with that being said, you want to make this merge the best possible. It would be to move up and let the other people grow, because, like I said, if they don't, these guys are all just going to die eventually. And then what? Now you're missing. You only got 26 people from this nation that didn't actually play the game. Why did you merge at that point?
Right.
I'm not trying to.
Like I said, I've been listening to both sides. Yeah. Oh, I've been listening to both sides of the argument from both sides and stuff, and trying to weigh in. And it's like I said, just trying to get everybody on the same page. The best thing about this whole merger is that we are a lot on the same page as far as wanting to work together, get the alliances built, lined out, all that stuff. So that's a huge plus in the merger regard, that we shouldn't end up in a civil war over anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at the officers as well. Like the officers are very, very low from 26 below, like for the power wise. So yeah, make the call. Just present it as I presented it to you, dude. That's like the easiest way to, if you want the nation to be successful and not kill it right off the bat trying to be competitive. Just go up there, take the loss. I get it. You know, no one wants to really hand over the state that they, or the nation that they've been in. I get that. But for the future and the better of the nation itself, that would be the best move.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do some pushing and talking. We've got a few days left to make the final decision, and let's hope we make the right one.
Well, I mean, just know if you don't, if you move this, if they move to 796, just know who they're fighting. You can tell them that, who they're going to fight, and then just ask them, are you going to be able to compete against that? And if they say no, we can't drop $1,000 on a void war or any kind of other event that you guys want, or a polar, then the answer is already clear that if you can't afford that kind of move and that kind of power, then you need to not be in that area.
Right.
Because it's not about the whales. It's not about the top half. It's about the other half. If they all died, then your nation is just exactly where you were before you got emerged. It's pretty much dead.
Right.
I hate to pop the bubble.
Pretty much where we're at.
Yeah, I'm just being real and honest with you, bro.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, and I hear what you're saying. And like I said, I've been listening to both sides of the argument and trying to get everybody weighed in. And agreement is the top priority. Is make sure everybody is willing to be happy with the choices or compromise with the choices, because that's the important part. Is because someone's not happy, that can definitely cause issues.
Well, yeah, and also keep in mind that eventually there's going to be more mergers. So some of the other merger nations up there, if it's about competition and being compatible to compete against whales, just know in the future there's going to be other mergers to where you can still compete. It's just you want to give the lower half of your nation that time to grow before they're just eliminated before that happens. And it used to be about, the game used to be about trying to get as many whales as you possibly can. Now it's about trying to keep the activity in your nation to keep playing. But I don't know. That's my thoughts about it. I have a good feeling that you guys will make the right decision. You guys are a strong nation. You guys are picking up some good people. Don't get me wrong. As long as they follow the rules.
Right.
I hate to say it like that, but as long as they follow the rules and they don't have the whole bubble drops all left and right, and then we all know what happens when bubbles drops consistently. People do get zeroed out over it. But like once in a while, I can see, like if it's a guy that fights all the time, and he's always killing, and he's always bubble, and he happens to drop his bubble once, and he's not there online, fucking protect that motherfucker. At all costs, protect him. Don't burn him. Protect him. Protect him.
Right.
He's an asset.
Yeah. I've always been on the bubble drop thing, or a player that makes a mistake, puts on a 2-hour instead of an 8 and whatnot. If they're making consistently more points during a KOE than they're losing, then yeah, they're worth keeping around.
Yeah. I think what I'll do is, you guys are going to get a kick out this one. I'm going to make a video, and it's going to be like, at work when you do something wrong, they make you watch a retraining video about stuff like that. I'll make a training video about like why it's important to keep a bubble on. So if their bubble drops and they get burnt, you send them a link, say, hey, you got to take the training course again.
Material.
And that video will probably get the most fucking views ever.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea. I just thought about that. That's
charge a fee per view.
No, I won't charge a fee, but they'll have to leave a like and a comment.
There you go.
$5.
There you go.
Okay. For the first one, $5 for the second one, and after.
That would be pretty cool to have a, hey, you gotta get retrained, man. Go watch this video. You feel like you're at work.
Make them join your
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah. You got some homework.
I'll make a video like that. I will. I promise. Just give me some time. And the link will be out there, so when it happens, you guys already know where the link is. The training video. Oh, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Woody, very much for your opinion and time. Really appreciate it. Really glad to have you back in the community. You are been well missed, and you do great things for the community. So much appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else that we can talk about. Let's see. Hold on. Kim Jong-un. I am a leader of North Korea, and I demand to know if Woody is still playing AOO and where his videos are. That is not King Jong. His name is there, though. That's his name. But I don't believe that's him. I am doing lives.
Leader.
He is the supreme leader. I am doing lives, Kim Jong-un. I am going to come back to the game. I just don't know where I'm going. And that's something that me and a few other people will talk about. I don't know where I'm going. So, but I'm back. Oh, he's saying, yeah, it is him. What if that really is him? Oh my God. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be like actually pretty cool. If it is you, bro, don't do the nukes. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll go with you, he says. Oh boy. Well, if it is you, feed your people, bro. Feed your people. Feed your people.
I thought you were about to say max an account.
Yeah, max account. There you go. No, I'm joking. I'm happy that we're able to talk to people that you would normally not talk to in real life. For say, if that really is Kim Jong-un, I mean, how many people in their lifetime would never talk to him because they wouldn't have the opportunity to? Or, for instance, Mental or Ligad. In real life, you'll never talk to a person like that. But in game, we're friends. So yeah. Kim Jong-un says, ouch, Woody, I feed them enough. I was joking, bro. I was joking. I was joking. Oh, man.
Not well, just enough.
Yeah, just enough. They're still alive. That's fine. That's fine.
Barely.
But none. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if we have any more things that we can talk about until the actual merge happens. And when the actual merge happens, I'll do another live, and we'll go through and look and see what their new nations look like. Other than that, it's getting to that time where I have to go to bed because I got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, with that being said.